Prime Minister had to say at the ramparts this morning. He made a few pointed comments about the opposition in his Independence Day speech. He also, very importantly, said that he would be presenting the country's achievements on Independence Day next year, which is obviously being seen as the BJP and the Prime Minister both stating that they would, of course, win the elections next year. This is the way they phrased it. Now, the opposition has, as expected, taken great issue to this. We'll point out for you what it is that the opposition has had to say right after we point out what the Prime Minister said in his speech. He outlined his vision for the country's achievements. He also attacked the opposition, saying that dynastic parties cannot strengthen the democracy in India and that the politics of appeasement has inflicted the most harm on societal and social justice. Now, in response to that, you had Mallikarjun Kharge, who is the Congress president, slammed the Prime Minister's speech. He said that the entire presentation of India's achievements was an act of arrogance. We'll play out for you what first the Prime Minister had to say and then how Mallikarjun Kharge responded. Take a look.
और अगली बार 15 अगस्त को इसी लाल किले से मैं आपको देश की उपलब्धियां, आपके सामर्थ्य, आपके संकल्प, उसमें हुई प्रगति, उसकी जो सफलता है, उसके गौरवगान, उससे भी अधिक आत्मविश्वास के सामने आपके सामने मैं प्रस्तुत करूंगा।
ये जो कह रहे हैं वो ये अहंकार की बात कर कि मैं वो करूंगा। ये तो 2023 है, 2024 में फिर मैं झंडा लगाऊंगा। ये सब चीजें कहना ये तो दुरहंकार अहंकार की बात है। और बार बार ये अपोजिशन को लेके अगर स्वतंत्रता दिवस पर भी टीका करते रहेंगे तो देश कैसा बनाएंगे आप?
Today on Independence Day has said that next year also he will be standing there and talking about the achievements of his government.
Well, I think that's going to be decided by the people of India and not by his wishes or any individual wish. The truth is that in our democracy, there are lots and lots of currents and forces at play. I understand I couldn't hear the speech because I was myself running around my constituency for the last 5 hours. But all I can say is what I understand is that he didn't touch on issues like the rising unemployment in the country, which I hear about every day from young people. They feel their job prospects are dwindling. He didn't talk about the fleeing investors from our country that unfortunately more and more every year more and more people are relocating to places like Dubai and Singapore rather than investing in this country. He didn't talk about inflation, which has affected the Aam Aadmi. He didn't talk about stagnation of salaries, non-payment of NREGA wages, which is a big issue in my state. So there are a lot of problems, and what people will base their votes on, I don't think that standing at Red Fort, the Prime Minister is going to be able to judge.